Hey there, this is Arthur Hill, Chief Technical Strategist at TrendInvestorPro.com. And today I want to cover two ETFs. And these ETFs are part of a fast-growing industry group, video gaming and eSports. Now, there's three things we're going to see on these charts. First of all, how do you identify a leader? What makes it an obvious leader? Because we want price charts that are strong and showing upside leadership. Second, how do we identify an opportunity to partake in a strong uptrend? And third, I want to go over the difference between, say, a short to medium term moving average and a longer term moving average. One is better for trend and the other is better for a mean reversion setup. Let's hit the charts. So there are three things we're going to be looking at on each of these charts. All right. First of all, we've got a 52-week high. And of course, we have one now here in the early part of November, but we also had one there in September. And we also had one, of course, in May, June, July, and so on. So after a 52-week high, you're in an uptrend. And you can see after that September high, we started moving sideways. And you had this huge advance from 32 to 64. You basically doubled. So you're entitled to a rest after such a big advance. And that's what this consolidation does. So the second thing is we have a consolidation within an uptrend. And clearly it's a market leader if it's hitting 52-week highs there in September. So the consolidation is basically digesting those big gains. And typically a consolidation within an uptrend is a bullish continuation pattern. And when you get the breakout, that signals a continuation higher. And we got the breakout on Wednesday with a close above that upper line and a follow through there on Thursday with a 52-week high. So clearly a leader and clearly bullish. Now the third thing has to do with moving averages. So I've got two moving averages on this chart. We've got the 200-day, which is rising there. I like the 200-day as a trend following type of indicator. But when it comes to shorter term moving averages like the 20-day and the 50-day, I like them better for mean reversion setups. And that means when you get a break below the 50-day, that's not bearish, I don't think, because you got to think that the path of least resistance is up. When you hit a 52-week high in early September and you're well above the rising 200-day, clearly that's an uptrend. So the path of least resistance is up. And what happens is when you go below that 50-day, you've had a pullback within that uptrend. And you can see RSI down in the lower window is kind of confirming that because RSI didn't even dip below 40. I mean, a deep pullback would go below 30 and become oversold, and then you would have a sign of strong selling pressure. But we didn't get strong selling pressure. You can see RSI firmed in that 40 to 50 zone. We were below the 50-day, and that just denoted a pullback within an uptrend. And we got that little bounce above 50 for the early uptick. And then, of course, the triangle breakout is bullish. And then if we look at our second chart here, we've got HERO, which is another video game and eSport ETF, and it's got the same exact pattern. And you can see it's an IPO that was a little bit later than the one above ESPO, because there's when the 200-day started. That was when it had 200 days of trading. But above the 200-day, consolidation after a 52-week high. A dip below the 50-day was not bearish. It was a sign of a pullback within an uptrend. And then we got the break back above the 50-day and the break out of the triangle and a fresh 52-week high. So these two ETFs look like they are continuing their longer-term uptrends. All right, so I think you got a few takeaways from this analysis here. First and foremost, stocks hitting new highs are leaders, and they're the ones we want on our radar list. Second, a consolidation within an uptrend is typically a bullish continuation pattern. And third, 20 to 50-day moving averages, those are better for mean reversion setups within a bigger uptrend. So think about the three things going forward. Check out TrendInvestorPro.com if you'd like to know more about our services. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Thanks very much for tuning in and have a great day.